Hey dear, welcome back to another review of some food. Today we got some Tim Hortons pizza. It's flatbread pizza, you know, it comes with pepperoni, cheese, and I think the other one's bacon covered or something like that. So today we're gonna be trying it. You know, it's prepared fresh, always. So let's open it up here. Okay, so we're opening it up here, and oh, would you look at that, Hey bud, that looks pretty good. You know, it has potential to be all right. You know, anything better than that, I'll be shocked. You know, let's give it a good try here. Let's check the flopping. I'll do that in a second, actually. Okay, so we'll give it the flop test. That's the number one test we do here at the Pizza Reviews. The flop test is pretty good. You know, it doesn't really flop that much. It means it's got some crisp to it. You know, that might just be the pan bread. Another thing I noticed is that it kind of smells like rubber. You know, like rubber and pizza mixed together. This probably could be good on an airplane. So take that with a grain of salt. You know what, another thing I just noticed was the sauce. It's drizzled on there. You know, it's not really spread. It's just drizzled because they have like 10-year-old workers in there making this stuff, you know, and they gotta make it quick. I obviously went inside because I'm not a jerk. You know, some people probably order it from the drive-through and it has to be done really quickly. So I was inside. I wanted them to take their time with it, but as you can see, they didn't make it to perfection, but it's Tim Hortons, so what else can you expect, Now, a bit of a disclaimer is that I'm pretty picky when it comes to all food. And pizza, I don't really like it when it's super saucy. I'm big on texture, and sometimes I feel a little bit pukey when I get a whole mouthful of sauce. So I'm hoping this one's a little bit better, but let's give it a try here. We're going for bite 2, give it a second chance. We give it the 3 bite. As you all know, the 3 bite is my number 2 test after the flop test. And this is pretty good. I like it. I'm shocked. I like it. I like the way it tastes. You know, there's a cross-section view for you. You know, I like the way it tastes. The crust tastes good. The pepperoni, it's got a little bit of crisp to it, and it's chewy. No, not chewy. Tender maybe? Tender, I don't know. But let's go for bite 5. The cheese is pretty good. You know, from Tim Hortons. This might be all Canadian cheese, dairy cheese, you know, the milk farmers of Ontario. Maybe they get their cheese from there, you know, I don't know. It is a Brazilian company now, so maybe they get their cheese from Brazil. You know, they got a lot of cows in Brazil. But that took me about 7 bites to eat. For Tim Hortons, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Tim Hortons food-wise. For regular food, you know, I'd rather go to a Domino's, obviously, to get a pizza, or, you know, I haven't been to a Little Caesars in a long time. I don't really know the comparison on the Little Caesars versus a Tim Hortons pan pizza, but this one was pretty good, you know. For $6.99 or $7.99, this is a good option if you're not willing to spend a lot of money and, you know, you're on a solo mission. You know, you got a lunch break, you know, half an hour. This pizza was done in 3 minutes tops. So you'll be in and out. As long as there's no line, you know, make sure you go to a good Tim Hortons. Find your right Tim Hortons. You know, there's lots of them around. So if one's busy, you can just go to the next one, you know, and if, you know, there's gonna be lots of opportunities for you to grab one of these, you know. And this pizza, let's give it another flop test here. You know, it doesn't bounce. We got a sag test. That's the sag test, upside down. So it's all there, you know, it's sticking. This piece doesn't have enough cheese on it. So I'll knock that down to an 8 out of 10 for Tim Hortons cheaping out. But yeah, my final rating is gonna be 8 out of 10. I suggest you go, you know, I don't suggest you go and pick one of these up, okay? Get a good pizza from your local pizza shop, you know, your local stove oven pizza place, you know. Only get this if you're in a real pinch, you know, you're in the middle of Sudbury, you know, there's no restaurants around, you know, maybe you have a coffee time. Obviously go to the coffee time, but sometimes it's a Tim Hortons and an Esso. That's the only thing around, you know, no McDonald's, no Wendy's. So you go to Tim Hortons, you pick one of these fan pizzas up, you'll get another extra 6 hours on your energy level, you know, that maybe a double. So you won't fall asleep behind the wheel. This will give you lots of energy. And yeah, 8 out of 10 on this. Pizza wise, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. That's a 5 out of 10. Pizza, if you guys remember, is a 5 out of 10 as well. So this is right on par with Pizza. Yeah, hope you guys check out future pizza reviews and other food reviews. Take care.